Okay, let's do it. The worst hotel in Las Vegas. Vdara. Yo, any Vegasers in the chat? Vegasers?
It's 2010. If you stand right here, just off this hotel pool in Las Vegas, at a specific time of day, you could die. Violently.
What? Excuse me? Of what?
Same goes for this spot right here on East Cheap in London. Cause of death, these two buildings respectively. Well, technically the sun reflects
Oh, you're like an ant with a magnifying glass. Oh.
off of the windows of these two buildings, respectively. And to add to this truly odd phenomenon, it all traces back to one very stubborn man. Why? How? What?
A bizarre beam of light radiates onto the street.
It's like being under a magnifying glass.
You were literally being burned.
No shot. No. Did someone actually cook with the laser beam? No.
Managed to fry an egg.
It got up to 92.6 degrees. That's Celsius.
This was an attack by the Death Ray.
Enter a story
The Death
revolving
Ray.
around fascinating physics phenomena, reckless architecture, melting steel, and
I like
burned
physics.
human flesh. This is the weird world of solar death rays.
That's crazy. Chat, fun fact, if you burn yourself and someone actually, it cooks your flesh, it smells a little bit like pork. Yeah, we are haram, we are pork.
This is Bill Pintus, a lawyer from Chicago who enjoys spending time in
Chicago.
Las Vegas every now and then.
Las Vegas.
He's chilling at the Vdara Hotel on the Strip. He takes a little swim in the pool, then returns to his lounge chair.
Okay.
Martin
London.
Lindsay drives into the city for some errands. It's a hot, sunny day. He
Okay.
parks his Jaguar right behind 20 Fenchurch Street on
God.
East Cheap before heading off for about
That's
an hour.
fancy.
By afternoon, it's really, really hot in Vegas. Bill doesn't mind the escalating heat until suddenly his hair starts burning.
No!
Martin returns to his beloved car only to find someone taking pictures of it. He comes closer and notices the car's body is partially
It's warped!
melted.
No!
Bill's hair, head, and legs are burned. He rushes to the shade of an umbrella, but it offers little relief. The sun is so intense and blistering that no matter where he goes, he can't seem to find an
This reminds me of like a little Sims. Help! No, I'm gonna go bald!
escape.
No!
Both of these stories actually happened.
It's completely warped, and get your hand underneath here and you can
Oh
get your
my
hand
God.
in here. It's absolutely ruined.
Both incidents are due to a phenomenon called solar convergence, or much cooler, solar death rays.
Yeah! Death Ray! Wait, that was not planned! No! No way! That was not planned! I swear to God! No, I swear to God, I've never seen this. No shot, dude. That's crazy shit, dude.
The physics behind it is fairly simple. When parallel light rays strike a parabolically curved surface, they are all reflected to a single point known as the focal point. The distance between the surface and the focal point is called focal length, similar to the focal length
I'm
of
George
a camera
Santos.
lens. Depending on how stretched or compressed the parabola curve is, the focal point changes. Either way, the result is one concentrated, very hot beam of light, sometimes capable of melting objects and causing serious burns. These rays can even melt rocks. On YouTube, you'll find numerous videos of people showcasing their DIY home-built death ray reflectors.
It's a nice turkey burger.
Oh.
In the cases of Bill and Martin, the
Turkey,
reflective curved glass facade of the Vdara Hotel and the facade of 20 Fenchurch in London were responsible. The focal points of both buildings happen to be precisely where humans interact. Luckily, these particular death rays only occur sporadically. The alignment of the sun and the parabolic surface have to be just right. But if
I know, but it moves around the area. If it's that concentrated, like physics has to kick in, and it's like, yeah, obviously it's not gonna happen all the time, but it'll move.
A few hours of death rain on a random Thursday can do more than enough damage. Several
popcorn.
reports of burned hair, melted plastic, extreme sunburns, deformed vehicles, and charred doormats went viral. One journalist even fried an egg in front of 20 Fenchurch to demonstrate the intense heat.
It is
Oh
so
my
hot.
God.
It is so hot. There you go. He has just cooked that egg on a frying pan on the streets of London.
Fortunately, in the case
Guys, to put it in perspective, this isn't Las Vegas in like the middle of the desert where it's really hot. In England, that's unheard of. It is not that hot in London.
of the two buildings, no one was critically injured, at least
Yeah,
physically.
like,
Martin
it's
might be a little
crazy.
traumatized from seeing his Jack all burned up.
Oh, poor
If,
guy.
for example, a baby had been inside the car, the outcome could have been far more serious. And
Yeah, it turns
luckily,
into
no one
baby
fell asleep
popcorn.
at the hotel pool in Vegas long enough to get seriously burned or even killed. Reports show that temperatures soared up to 117 degrees Celsius on East Cheap, while at the Vidara, temperatures increased by 20 degrees Celsius around the pool.
That's a lot.
Not to be Captain Obvious, but that seems like some seriously design, right?
Yeah, and a certain man was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. You don't wanna fuck with my architecture? I'm gonna get mad, boomers.
All of this
Frick
could have been
boomers.
avoided with proper planning and a few design adjustments. So, who is responsible? As it turns out, one guy
Chat, do you want to take bets on what country they're from? I'm gonna say France. I'm gonna say France, just like as a guess. Some old French boomer. Germany, India, Israel, German, Bulgaria, Italian, Germany, Sweden. Okay, we got a good spread. Italy, Germany, France, or England. Okay. I'm gonna stick with my guess. I'm gonna say French.
designed both buildings. This is the Uruguayan architect Rafael Viñoly.
Okay. Uruguay was not on my map. No, okay. Uruguay?
He seems to really enjoy his parabolic
Yeah, we were
shapes.
all wrong. Nobody
Reports
said
show that he was
Uruguay.
even aware of the problem way before the Vidara was constructed. The windows of the hotel had been preemptively covered with a custom film to reduce the sun's effects by 70%, which
Okay.
clearly didn't help all that much.
Imagine if it wasn't covered. Imagine if it wasn't covered. He'd probably get people would be popping like popcorn down there.
So considering that Viñoly was well aware of
Cooked.
the issue by the time the Vidara was built, why would he make the same mistake again when designing 20 Fenchurch,
Because
also
frick
nicknamed
you.
Walkie Talkie, Walkie Scorchy, or the Fry Scraper? Gotta love British media.
It is ridiculous. You don't need to go on holiday, basically. I'm going to Croatia in a couple of weeks. I think I might just pitch a tent down here and actually sunbathe here. It's really good.
In 2013, Viñoly gave The Guardian a legendary
people,
interview
man.
in which he explained himself. That was a completely different problem, said Viñoly, insisting he was following a master plan that specified arc-shaped towers. We pointed out that would be an issue too, but who cares if you fry somebody in Las Vegas, right? Regarding
I don't
the
know.
Walkie Scorchy, he said, I knew this was going to happen, but there was a lack of tools or software that could be used to analyze the problem accurately. Actually, there were many tools available to architects.
Why did I do it? Lol, Lamau. Why did you let me do it? I don't know. It's like, oh my goodness, I just didn't think of it.
To avoid solar convergence issues at the time, but somehow he didn't stop talking at this point during the interview and just went on. When it was spotted on a second design iteration, we judged the temperature was going to be about 36 degrees, but it's turned out to be more like 72 degrees. They're calling it the death ray because if you go there, you might die. It is phenomenal, this thing. Phenomenal is kind of an odd choice of words when describing that a thing you made could burn people to death, but naturally, Viñoly wasn't done here. When I first came to London years ago, it wasn't like this. Now you have all these sunny days, so you should blame this thing on global warming too, right?
This guy should be a politician. This guy should be a politician. Yeah, blame it on global warming. That's right.
So many
not my
hot takes
fault.
in such a short interview.
Like a
Raphael Vignoli
yapper.
passed away in 2023, leaving some unresolved questions about his designs. 20
Schizo.
Fenchurch was awarded the title of the worst building in the UK in 2000.
Dude, it is ugly. It is actually ugly. God damn, it is ugly. It's look at how it's literally like a sore thumb. I know, like, you know, a little bit too on the nose, but it looks like it looks like a sore thumb. Like these two blend in, everything else looks normal, and there's this fucking like dildo and like the. It looks like it's warped from melting. Yes, it looks like it's melting.
15. If you Google solar convergence today, a planning advice document on the matter by the City of London is the top result.
Mm.
The problematic side of the walkie-talkie was outfitted with special sunblinds in 2014. Permanent awnings were installed on the upper floors, while a brise-soleil was added to the remaining glass facade. In Vegas,
so
next to the
bad.
non-reflective film that was applied to the glass facade of the Verdara, hotel staff provided umbrellas and pot plants at the pool. And despite the name, solar death rays can also be quite practical. For instance, parabolic reflectors can channel sunlight to dark places. This effect is used in a project in New York City where solar reflectors light an underground space.
That's cool.
Parabolic reflectors
Yeah.
outside harness
Sure.
sunlight, directing it toward the focal point.
That's
This
interesting.
concentrated light is then refracted multiple times and directed to an underground space. Another parabolic mirror at the end
Wow.
spreads it evenly throughout the space. Or take this solar
Oh.
furnace in France. The concentrated heat evaporates water
French.
to generate power. Temperatures at the focal point can reach up to 4,432 degrees Celsius.
Whoa!
Celsius.
That's where we should send cooked chatters, chat. Send them to France, to the solar convergence hole. Just cook them alive.
Vignoli would be proud. When designing buildings, a strong foundation in physics and math is clearly
Yeah, cook
essential.
chatters.
Brilliant is an excellent platform to learn about these subjects and empower you to understand the world intuitively. Their lessons are interactive and, not kidding, actually fun. Their hands-on approach makes for an immersive experience. For instance,
Dear
Brilliant
God,
offers a
not
course on
France.
scientific thinking, a journey through our physical world
You
where
don't
you'll
care
engage with
about getting
fundamental
cooked, you
scientific
don't wanna go to
principles and
France,
theories.
that's
A little like
it?
parts of this video, just that you can drag around
Hey,
things
you
and
guys.
solve puzzles, all at your own pace on
not
any device.
France.
Brilliant offers lessons in mathematics, programming, AI. Trust us, there will be something you'll enjoy for sure. And in the highly unlikely scenario we are wrong, you don't have to worry. Just scan this QR code or visit brilliant.org/fern and try it for free for a full 30 days. And to throw in a little extra
Fern
if
needs
you're
nuts.
still not convinced, you'll also get 20% off an annual premium subscription. The link is down below. By checking out Brilliant, you directly support our channel and the work we do.
So fucking funny.